All right, Vic. Now hear me out.
Go on.
Which is worse, having a smelly roommate or having a messy roommate?
Uh, Messy, I would think.
You think messy?
No, Smelly, they can just stay in their room.
But sometimes I feel like smell lingers.
Yeah, but
Even if like a super smelly like roommate, sometimes that like lingers into the house.
it does. Like, smell is something you can't like get away from, but you can't get away from mess either. Like,
You can't. You're right. But like, I wonder if messy does messy go hand in hand with smelly? I feel like you'd be messy and the place doesn't stink.
yeah, you could be messy with where it doesn't stink. I mean, to a certain extent. Like, if you don't do your dishes, that whole gonna smell.
Yeah, most definitely. But what if you rinse off your dishes, you just never put them up or actually like wash it, and it just piles up dishes? Like the dishes aren't messy per se, but it's still dirty or messy. Or you have clean clothes and they're just
Like,
everywhere.
everywhere.
I think I could deal with like messy is annoying, but smelly is just I don't know. I just do smell so well. Like I love smells, like good smelling things. So like just thinking about somebody smelling bad all the time, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't get like no candle can save this guy.
Basically, no candle can save this.
No Glade fragrance or whatever.
Think about like it's so bad it starts to like linger into your room.
Sorry, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Yeah, I mean, if they're that smelly, then they moving out, bro.
But you stuck in the lease, bro. You can't kick them out.
I'm moving out.
Sheesh. So you're gonna deal with your rent plus.
And this is some certain situations you can't live with, and I feel like smelly. If it's that bad, it's time to go.
Yeah, like when I was living with my roommates, you remember the roommates in the Ridge?
at the
I
Ridge.
hated staying at that place. I hated it, bro. But like in my room, luckily the smell never really lingered in there. Sometimes like when they was smoking weed and stuff, that would linger sometimes. But for the most part, I always had my room smelling really well. So it was bad to the part where like I wouldn't even let people be outside of my room. It was like go inside and just go to my room. So I don't know. Like smelly is just messy is definitely
Yeah, because if you think about it, like messy, like if you have a messy roommate, your room will still be clean. If
yeah,
you keep it clean, obviously.
most definitely.
But if you have a smelly roommate, like you said, the room's still gonna smell if it's that bad.
It could definitely linger into like different areas of the house.
So I get what you're saying.
And like the messiness, I would assume like just with this for this question purposes, I would say like if they're messy, it doesn't smell. So just those little kind of annoying things that are just around the house, you know.
Like you wake up 2 a.m. to go to the restroom, you trip over something.
Yeah,
That's annoying.
that would be hella annoying. Don't get me wrong, like that'd be super annoying. Like having to always move shit out the way just to proceed with your day.
Yeah, as long as if they're messy to an extent where it's not smelly, like they take out the trash or something. But then, like, how much do you have to clean up their mess?
That's a good question.
Like, are you the one that has to take out the trash?
Well, I would assume I still have to take out the trash regardless. Well, but like I don't know. I don't know if we were talking about in this situation as far as if they're smelly, you can't talk them into taking more baths. I've dealt with some really smelly people where it's just like the bad thing about smelly people is that they don't know they're smelly.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they're like
They got used to it.
They got so used to the scent so well that they don't even notice it. So it's like, man, you reek, but to them it's like this is just normal.
Sometimes I have that fear, like, having a cat. Have you ever been to someone's house that has a cat and it, like, smells?
Yeah,
I always have that fear.
That cats or dogs, something like that.
So I try to keep my place smelling all right.
Yeah, it doesn't smell like much like cat, to be honest. So that's always a good thing. Better use them incense.
Yeah, but I still have to go final answer, probably messy. As long as it's like I don't know. That's kind of weird, but yeah.
It's a weird one. Like it's annoying. I feel like more like nonetheless.
Yeah, it's gonna be annoying, but
it's like
livable.
It's still livable. I think Smelly is just unbearable. Like dealing with smelly people is kind of like when they don't know it and it's that bad and it starts lingering to different areas and now your house smells. I've definitely been in situations where that's been the fact where like every time I go in the bathroom it just reeks because it smells like that person. It's the worst, bro. It's literally the worst.
Yeah, that like it pushes people away from like visiting you.
Yeah, big time.
If it's like just messy, like I said, like we'll just chill in my room or whatever.
Yeah. So I definitely think I would go with messy just because it just seems more livable.
Definitely.
Just push their shit out the way.
Or just live on your own, guys.
Yes.
If you can.
And you don't have to worry about it.
It's nice.
It is. But final answer is
messy.
So it looks like we actually agree again. I think this last couple ones we haven't agreed. Have we?
What was the last? I can't remember the last one.
See, we do so many episodes.
Something about a bird and wings and shit.
Birds and wings.
Well, animals with wings.
Oh yeah,
honey badger.
The flying animals. Okay, I was like, no, I don't remember. Yes, the honey badger. Still afraid. He didn't watch that video I sent him.
Chris sent me a whole ass video, 17 minutes long.
17 minutes, and he didn't watch the first 3.
I did watch the first 3. That's about it.
Well, the first 3 literally was talking about the honey badger and versus the cheetah.
Yeah, and there was a snake in there too.
But, yeah, they literally say they fight until like the last dying breath. They're vicious, bro. They're vicious.
People are vicious.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Flying people. Oh well. But any other comments to make?
Nah, let's hop into it.
All right, bet. Starting the podcast in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris.
This is Vic.
And welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 29. I just want to first of all, before I keep going, every time I do this intro, I don't know if you guys notice, every time I talk about the episode, Vic takes a drink.
It's a perfect opportunity.
It is in every fucking thumbnail. I cannot get a thumbnail, a perfect thumbnail, without Vic taking a drink.
My bad.
It's like episodes. Doesn't matter what he's drinking.
It's a perfect time to take a drink. We just finished the intro. You're bringing me in. I don't know. It just feels good.
It turns into a straight habit.
Yeah, I'm drinking water this time though.
And the margarita.
Not that whole empty already.
Well, this is episode number 29, like I was saying, and welcome to the podcast. Vic, go ahead and give us some updates about your week, bro.
It was actually pretty chill. Saturday, typical garage sales.
Any finds?
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. It was slow at first, and then like the last sale I went to was a church sale. And I went to the church sale. Yeah, like I got there kind of late, so I was like, they probably took out the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But now I got a really good deal on some stuff, so
okay.
I was happy.
Good for you.
And then the rest of the day I kind of just chilled. And then later my brother. It's funny because my brother hit me up asking if I wanted to go to WinStar, and I was thinking about texting him asking him if he wanted to go. So
look at that! Great minds
like
think alike sometimes.
That brother family connection right there.
Oh, you love your brother.
Anyways, we ended up going. I took some money.
Okay. Obviously, can't just take yourself.
But then I ended up breaking even, so it wasn't too bad.
That's good.
But it was a good time. It's been a while since I've been like, if you know me, like you know that I like to go to WinStar. It's been about 3 months though. So
look at you, man. You've been doing good.
You got any more of those?
Are doing well. Doing well.
But yeah, then Sunday I watched the Cowboy game.
Cowboys won.
Easy dub.
Easy dub. Sorry, Giants. Y'all just didn't have a chance. Rebuild your team because a lot of them got hurt.
And then Monday, as you guys know, we went to the J. Cole concert.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Lit. It's funny. We decided to, like, instead of parking at the event and dealing with all that hassle, we ended up taking like the dart train, which was
That's actually really good. It was really
a
good
smart
experience.
idea. Yeah, it was fun. So
It definitely is a lot. It's better for the fact that you don't have to wait for all the cars. Like when we're leaving, you see all the cars kind of trying to get out of that
Yeah.
traffic. That traffic getting out of there is ridiculous. So it definitely was a lot more convenient for us to go and take the dart.
Yeah, and you know how we feel about paying for parking, so
Yeah,
we didn't have to do that.
we just had to pay for a ticket on the dart.
Pay for a ticket they didn't even check.
Right? But it's a lot cheaper than paying for parking in downtown Dallas. So it's
I-
definitely worth it.
Yeah, I hate driving in downtown Dallas, like, regardless. So we made the right choice.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree.
And the concert was lit.
Hella lit.
But yeah, what about you? How's your weekend?
My week was actually pretty chill also. So Thursday, me and Kayla had our date nights. We decided to took her to this place called Pumpkin Nights. It's like a how would you describe it? Like a pumpkin patch.
Like a night with pumpkins?
Yeah, like a night with pumpkins. Literally. So it's very like Halloween themed, and it was really fun. We had a great time. The only reason we left when we did was because my allergies were acting up because it was outside with a whole bunch of grass. So I tried to stay strong as long as I could, but I learned next time bring allergy medicine. So, but we did have a great time. We did that Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday we kind of just chilled. It was very just chill day. Saturday we actually got invited to go to a friend's birthday party. So happy birthday, Archie Beck. I know this is kind of a little bit late, but we got invited. We weren't able to make it, but we're definitely gonna make that up for sure. We got some stuff in
Full show.
and plan. So yeah, it was just very chill days for us on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I watched the Cowboys game. Also at home, I randomly called Vic. It was just like, "How about them Cowboys?" I say, "How about them Cowboys?" Like he's not a Cowboys fan,
Right?
So, but it was just like really good plays going on at the time. So, me and Kayla had went to this place. There's this place called Crispy Chicken that we like drove literally like 20 minutes to get to, and the only reason we did this was because in New Orleans we had went to this place and they had a crispy chicken there. Shit was like the best fucking chicken ever. Best fried chicken. Went to this one and it was not.
Oh.
We got the chickens and it's like they changed the seasonings and stuff, and it was just like this is not the same whatsoever. And it was like, dang, we just literally drove
20 minutes for this.
That's 20 minutes there and back, so 40 minutes for some chicken, and it wasn't even what we wanted. But it's okay. Now we know. Take that. We'll take that L.
Soon y'all gonna be driving to Louisiana for some.
Right, you're gonna drive to Louisiana for some chicken. It was funny because I was telling mom about it, and she was like, "Why don't y'all just go back to the place?" I was like, "Ma, we're not gonna go back to Louisiana to get some chicken." She was like, "Oh, I thought you were saying like the same place in Louisiana was here." I was like, "It is, but it's owned by different people, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into that too much." Like Vic said, Monday, J. Cole, it was lit.
And 21 Savage.
It ain't 21. It's a knife. So that was super fun. So going on with the dart story Vic was telling you guys about. So the dart there was fine. The dart coming back, oh my goodness. Like the concert ended at what time would you say? Like 11:50?
Yeah, that's close to it. Yeah.
Or like at least 11:40, 11:50, somewhere around there. Bro, like we got on the dart. We had to wait for the first one to get there. We got on it and it stopped at a certain spot. It wasn't where we needed to stop at. So we had to wait till the next one got there. And long story short, I didn't get home until like 1:30 and having to go to work this morning.
I took today off because I'm smart.
I also don't have the time to take off right now because I got too many things coming up that I need the days for. But so I was definitely happy at the very beginning, and as the day was dying, I was just getting very grumpy because I was getting very tired, and I get irritated very easily when I'm tired. So it's just like I just went to like a silent mood. It's just like, leave me alone. I want to get home. So I apologize to my friends for
apology not accepted.
Well, screw yourself. But other than that, it was really fun. We had a great time. Can't wait for the next time. I wonder if he's gonna come out with another. You think he's gonna come out with another album?
He better.
He has all these fucking. He's on a whole bunch of features.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah. So.
But I feel like he'll come out with another one.
Yeah. You know who surprised me at the concert?
Who?
Drewski. Yeah, she did really well, and I was like, "What, man?" They held us when he came out though. Like, they was just like getting us ready for like it was like gonna be J. Cole, and it was like, "All right, get ready for Drewski." I was like, everybody, you see everybody who was standing up, just sit back down. And Drewski's funny as hell, bro. Like,
Yeah.
he was definitely entertaining. And it was just a great show, really great show. I recorded damn near the whole thing. My phone died. So I brought up, it was just funny because I brought up a power bank, and I brought the wrong charger for it, so it didn't do me any justice. So next time, I'm gonna bring the right charger.
I hope so, because this happened at the last J. Cole concert.
Yes,
too.
twice, bro. This is twice. The first time was like we didn't even get like halfway through that concert before my phone died. This one we always made it to the end, and then my phone died. Yep, that was kind of it for the most part. So you have anything else to really add?
No, let's hop into these stories.
All right, bet. All right, so you want to go ahead and jump into this first story, Vic?
Yeah, this first story talks about a Georgia man that goes viral for eating Chipotle in all 50 states.
Chipotle.
I know, right? Chipotle. So imagine eating the same food 50 times across the country. That's what a local man did as he took his love for Chipotle to the next level. He spent 50 days, which is honestly kind of impressive. Like 50 days, 50 states.
Yeah.
I honestly thought it would take longer. 18,000 miles and ate Chipotle in all 50 states.
He can't resell that car.
And then he ended up taking like 9 flights, but apparently it paid off because they ended up naming him the 15th member of the Chipotle Creator Class, which you get like exclusive perks and partnerships. I don't even know how you like join this class. It's kind of weird, but hey,
I guess you don't find them, they find you.
But that's cool. What do you think about that? Like, do you think this man knew he was gonna go viral for this? Like,
I doubt he knew he was gonna go viral, or he could have if he posted on TikTok. Maybe he was just like thinking that it was something that's never been done before, and was like, "This would be cool if I did this journey," you know. And it's kind of like how Super Size Me was when he filmed himself for 30 days.
I feel like the whole viral thing is like it's hard to plan to go viral. You just kind of like it just happens.
Yeah. Literally. Usually it's just something that somebody just sees interest in, and everybody does, and it's like, hey, look at this guy who's going to all these different states in 50 days. 50 days in 50 states is crazy.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It just sounds like you got to be on the go all the time.
All the time. It's like you land in the state, eat the nearest Chipotle, and then head out.
You fly, you leave. Some of those flights are kind of long.
Yeah.
If there was a restaurant you can do like the same similar thing, what would you pick? Oof. Taco Bell?
See, like that was my first thought. I don't know, bro. Like this idea with Chipotle, like Chipotle is not necessarily bad. Like
I don't know. I don't like Chipotle too much. Last time I went to Chipotle, it was not a good experience.
Yeah, true, but like it's healthier than Taco Bell.
Well, yeah, much healthier.
Like I was saying, like I'm trying to think of like something kind of healthy.
Why?
I don't know. Trying to live longer, bro.
Well, you're not gonna die. What do you eat Chipotle once a day?
I don't know. Shit. It wouldn't be something basic.
But you are basic. You're gonna say it's nothing basic, but then you're gonna pick something basic.
I know. I'm looking for a basic answer now. Now I have all this pressure, bro.
Like Chick-Fil-A. You can't do that because they're closed on Sunday.
What was it? Crispy chickens or whatever?
Crispy chicken is not everywhere, so I wouldn't pick crispy chicken.
I didn't even think about that. Like you have to think of state ones that are like everywhere.
Yeah, so like Whataburger's out.
Dairy Queen's out. Jack in the Box is out.
Yeah. Oof. I'd probably go to every McDonald's, bro. They have a McDonald's every state.
McDonald's everywhere.
Yeah, and sometimes maybe they might have a different type of. I doubt they might have a different sandwich.
I don't know, bro. I kind of do want to say Taco Bell.
I'm trying to think, like, because like for instance, Whataburger is one of those franchises that if you go to a different Whataburger in a different area, they actually have different stuff. So like, it sucks that that's not one of the franchises that are everywhere. But yeah, McDonald's is everywhere, but I don't think their menu changes too much.
I don't doubt
unless you go to like different countries. Then that's when McDonald's actually change like menu wise.
So is that your final answer, McDonald's?
Just to be on the safe side, probably yes.
You wouldn't have to travel far, like because the McDonald's like everywhere.
Yeah, like so you'll definitely hit your 50 states.
Definitely.
What about Taco Cabana? Do they have Taco Cabana everywhere?
I was thinking about that.
I love Taco Cabana.
I do too. I'm also thinking about Sonic.
Ooh, Sonic would be good.
Sonic would be. I think that I'd have to go Sonic.
Sonic would be legit.
50 shakes.
Do they have 50 shakes, 50 states?
Would you change your order every time?
I probably would.
Or did you get the same shit?
Nah, I think I get tired of that. Like I would have to literally like at least change it every now and then.
You couldn't get an ice cream cone in 50 states.
Not at all.
Oh, I'm sorry, the broken was.
They always broke.
But yeah, Sonic's probably what I would do.
I'd probably still do McDonald's. If they had Taco Cabana everywhere, I'd probably do Taco Cabana because I love Taco Cabana. I'm trying to think of another place. I love chicken. Is there like a Church's everywhere? I would definitely do like Church's. I love Church's chicken. I don't know. I probably couldn't do that either though. It's just chicken all the time.
I wouldn't want to I wouldn't want something too greasy.
And it's greasy, yeah.
Sonic's the fine answer. Let
us know. Sonic's is a good answer. I'm gonna stick with McDonald's though.
Let us know what you guys would choose.
McDonald's have options to where like you can get healthy or unhealthy.
Facts.
Just saying.
But anyways,
let me tell you why Vic ain't shit. He got Sonic without me.
We actually got Sonic again today.
Hey, Sonic be bomb, bro. I love Sonic.
They got like so many drinks.
Honestly, sometimes I'll get food from a place and just go to Sonic just to get
the drink.
Just get a drink.
Yeah,
legit.
All
right, well, go ahead.
Enough about food.
But let's get into this next story. So this next story is about a ninja with a sword assailed a U.S. Army Special Operations Unit in California. You heard it, a ninja. So it seems unlikely, but it did indeed happen. A man wearing a full ninja garb attacked members of a U.S. Army Special Operations Unit in the middle of the night in the California desert, setting off a scramble for safety and resulting in at least 2 injuries. The incident occurred a little after 1 a.m. on September 18th when authorities in Ridgecrest, California, got word of the sword-wielding man dressed as a ninja on the loose in the airport in Kern County, north of Los Angeles. Kern County Sheriff deputies found the suspect had assaulted a victim at the scene with a sword and thrown a rock through a hangar window, hitting an additional victim in the head. So just think about that. Like this dude just
chilling on
the plane and then get hit with a rock.
I'd be so upset, bro.
Out of all the things that could happen, it's just like, what made him be like, I would pick this rock up and just yeet.
Right? Like, what was the point of all that? Like, but the whole ninja thing is just crazy, like in itself. Like, they don't train for ninjas.
Not at all. But wait, first of all, Vic, remember last time they trained for alligators, so they don't train for ninjas. So what are we training for? I feel like ninjas are make a little bit more sense than alligators.
I mean, how do you know? Are ninjas like a real thing?
Yeah, samurais are.
I don't know.
I wonder if you bought this like ninja garb on like Amazon. It was just like, what up? And then this man proceeded by asking the sergeant, "Do you know who I am?" And the sergeant's like, he did not. He said, "Do you know where my family is?" The man asked, and then when the sergeant said he did not know, the person in the ninja garb began to slash at him with a katana sword. The report said, adding that the sergeant's leg and phone were struck. The sergeant ran, jumped the fence, and reached the building where he joined others from his company. As he and the captain locked the
Sergeant
door,
said, I'm out of here, bro. I don't know what this guy doing.
look, as he and the captain locked the doors and called 911.
How's the army gonna call 911?
The army's calling 911. The assailants kicked and punched doors and windows, according to the report, which had redacted the service members' names. So, so the army's calling 911 to take care of
a ninja.
But honestly, bro, like people with swords and stuff are literally known to be like the most deadly people. Like they say people with a sword is more dangerous than a person who has a gun. You know, from the agility and the moving around so often and stuff like that. Like they could take out a lot of people in a small, close space faster than a person with a gun can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cause whole reloading and shit.
Yeah. So I feel for the sergeant that he had to go through this.
That's just crazy, bro.
I don't even know how you react. Like I'll probably do the same thing.
Tell your wife,
I got attacked by a ninja
today. That's just like, I don't even know what to say. Well, I wonder why he asked him, like, do you know who I am? Like,
well, he's asking about his family. Like, do you know where my family is? So I don't wonder if he just like thinks that the army took him.
Probably, or maybe. That's. I still feel for this one guy that got hit by the rock.
Oh yeah, I feel bad for that man. Like he was doing nothing,
right? He was just chilling, and then because this guy's over here attacking the sergeant, and then decides to throw a rock. I guess
he's probably just cleaning up. He's cleaning the plane, and then hit with a rock. That's crazy. That's really crazy. You have anything else to add to that, Vic?
No, just be on the lookout for ninjas
and rocks. You never know which one's gonna hit you first.
Speaking of rocks hitting this guy, going on to our next story. This meteor. Did I say that right? Meteor.
It sounds like mediator.
That's exactly what I said, bro. No, this meteor lands on this woman's pillow inches away from her head. That's crazy. But going on to the story. A woman is lucky to be alive after a meteor crashed through the roof and landed on the pillow. She was woken up by a loud bang, but she couldn't figure out where the noise came from. Thanks for the sound effects. Then she realized she was covered in dust and that there was a hole in her ceiling.
Sheesh.
Could you imagine, bro?
No.
Like, that's one way.
This is a fist-sized rock, bro. Imagine this hitting you in the face at full speed.
That should have to become like miles per hour, bro.
Shit, she needs to go hit the lottery, bro.
That's what I was thinking.
You're a very lucky individual to not get hit by this meteor.
But like that's crazy because like this obviously you hear the noise and you're like, what the hell? And, like you're not looking up at your ceiling. The last thing you're thinking about is that this is a meteor.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That loud bang. I don't know. That's scary, bro. That's super
just scary.
Scary.
Like I would think like this place haunted or something.
We think that before you knew it was the meteor that came in, or who? I said who?
Yeah, like after I hear the bang and I'm like, and I see this thing next to me, and I don't realize it's meteor.
You're a meat eater, a man eater.
Like yeah, I'd be freaking out. Like what the hell does this come from? Like what kind of demonic child put this next to me?
Why gotta be a demonic child,
bro? All demons are child.
Children. Okay, I guess.
Like I don't know. Those are the scariest type of demons. Like the ones that are children.
Well, I haven't seen one, so
I hope you never do.
That demon children are just gonna put a rock beside it, man. And then put your hole in the wall.
Oh yeah, she ended up calling the police, and they finally figured out there was a meteor. Apparently, it could be billions of years old, which is crazy.
That's pretty cool. If anything, she should keep that rock.
You think they let her keep it?
I would have. Like, where is it? With me. Where it should be. It.
But yeah, she's a very lucky individual for sure.
Shoot, meteor rocks actually sell for a lot of money. They're very special.
Maybe she don't have to play the lottery. She already got the money, bro.
She should still pay for a lottery anyway.
She got to fix that roof.
She could definitely fix it with that meteor. I wonder if like I highly doubt insurance covers that.
Right, bro. Insurance. Don't even get me started on insurance. That whole scam. But anyways,
We about to go on the red. Let me tell you why insurance is shit.
anyways, before we get into all that, moving on. Maybe.
So moving on to our next story. A mom is mortified after a toddler accidentally goes live and broadcasts her in the shower. So U.S. mom Brianna had no idea her daughter was live on Instagram when she asked her to fix her phone while she was in the shower. So in the now viral video, she explained that she gave her toddler her phone to play with while she was in the shower. She said it was a preschool learning game that she plays with often. So it's an app on her phone that has a game on it that her kid plays. Totally understandable. She said, next thing I know, she's knocking on my door asking for me to help her fix something. And she said, of course, I asked her to come in, just come into the shower or so I can help her with the phone so she keep playing. And she said, except when she agreed to help her, she had no idea that her daughter was no longer playing her game, but had accidentally brought up Instagram and hit live recording. I quickly realized that my phone was broadcasting live on Instagram in my hand while I was in the shower. Since being posted, the video has received more than 22,000 likes and hundreds of comments from people in hysterics. One person said, "My biggest fear." So, Vic, how do you feel about that? Like, if you had a kid, would you let them use your phone or these kind of things?
Probably get them some type of device.
Yeah, I was like, I probably wouldn't give them my phone. I would say like a tablet or something.
Yeah, I know there's like I saw someone do like what they had like YouTube, and like there's no way you can like get out of that screen somehow unless you push like do some certain thing.
It's probably like a parent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lock or something.
Yeah, like parental lock. There you go.
But I mean, like it's crazy because you don't know what these kids are doing with your phone. So
that's true. It's so crazy how intelligent kids are with phones, though.
I know,
like,
bro.
I've been seeing like the smallest children like literally can't even talk, but they know how to get to YouTube. They know how to find their video. They know how to reject phone calls. Kids are the quickest with rejecting phone calls.
Oh yeah, we're like,
they see it and just they know exactly to swipe. They don't give a damn as long as they keep watching their video,
right?
But yeah, that's actually pretty crazy. Like I said, like I probably wouldn't give them something that has that much access, like my phone, because you never know if kids can they don't know what they're doing half the time. They can get out of those apps and delete important stuff.
Yeah, they can delete something. Like you got a message and they can delete it, and like you'll never know it.
Yeah,
and that message was important or something.
Phone calls, anything of importance, like documents maybe you have on your phone. Because I know I have some pretty important documents on my phone too. It's just I would not give them access to such a big thing like that. Like, here's your own device that have
nothing on it,
nothing on it, and like 2 or 3 apps. Like
that's all you need.
YouTube, some games,
Disney Plus.
But yeah, it's crazy. I feel for her, even though she became viral and got 22,000 likes. At that point, do you feel like she should just post it on like Pornhub or something? No,
monetize.
Yeah, might as well start making money for it. People already seen it.
I mean, shit, nah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't do that far, but
yeah, I feel you. OnlyFans?
Why not?
You want to see this video? Join my OnlyFans.
Bring that bank in.
That's crazy. What, you say bank in?
Yeah, like bring that money in.
Okay, I thought you said bacon. I was like, that makes
like bacon.
Yeah. But like sometimes people say bacon for like money. Sometimes.
Not me.
Okay.
Anyways, moving on to our next story.
All right.
In our next story, we talk about mosquitoes. So, genetically modified mosquitoes are planning to be released in Florida after years of, like, I guess, research.
Years of planning.
Yeah, Florida Florida. What am I struggling?
You been saying Florida, and I'm not. I didn't want to say nothing. So
Florida will begin releasing genetically modified mosquitoes this week as part of an effort to control one of the disease-spreading species of the biting insect. The state will release about 144,000 non-biting male mosquitoes in the coming weeks, engineered by the British, that are meant to mate with biting females, with any resulting female offspring unable to survive.
So basically, stay away from Florida. Is what I'm hearing.
Why?
Because they got fucking mosquitoes everywhere.
Yeah, but they're getting rid of them.
How are they getting rid of them? They're trying to mate.
Yeah, but the offspring's gonna die. With any resulting female offspring unable to survive.
I'm sorry. Okay. You're right.
Kristen don't listen to me sometimes.
I'm sorry. I do, but there are times that I may
when you can't understand me.
Tune certain things out. I'm sorry.
But how do you feel about that? You think how do you feel about humans interfering with nature like this?
I don't fucking care.
You just hate mosquitoes.
I hate mosquitoes. This is literally the worst time of the year for a lot of times. I love the cold because there's no fucking mosquitoes. But when the mosquitoes are out and they're biting you and shit, man, kill all the female mosquitoes. I don't care. So the offspring is gonna die, but that just means that what? So they're basically making more male over female mosquitoes. No, because the offspring die. No, the female offspring die. So the male ones should stay alive, but the females that they're mating with should also stay alive. So there should be abundance of the male.
Yeah, and the male ones are non-biting.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have a whole bunch of non-biting.
So every time I get bit is a female mosquito.
Damn females.
I ain't thirsty.
Y'all females ain't shit.
Dang. Whoa. that was to 0 to 100. Sheesh. I digress.
But yeah, I think it's kind of cool because, obviously the whole fact of the annoyance of mosquitoes in general, but also they carry some disease like Zika and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's the reason they're doing it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a lot of times mosquitoes do help with a lot of things too, but it's just one of those things that I fucking hate them, man.
They hate you too. It's mutual.
I'm pretty sure. One thing I never understood. So when you get bit a lot, people always say, "Oh, you have sweet blood." What the fuck is sweet blood, and how do you get how do you get rid of it
before tasting it, right?
Yeah, and how do you get rid of it? Do you have a certain odor to you that's just that nigga right there? I'm biting his ass.
You be eating too many pineapples.
What the fuck? That's a big secret. Pineapples.
Anyway, moving on.
Hey Vic, you just letting go today.
I only have one margarita, so because I'm tired. We're all tired out of here. You ever get that feeling when you sleep too much, you're more tired than when you don't sleep enough?
That's happened a lot.
I feel like that's what happened today.
You slept too much?
Yes.
You poor thing. I got 3 hours of sleep, but that was it.
I kept waking up, so I roughly probably got 8 hours. So.
Oh, roughly, roughly. I roughly got a full night's sleep.
That's too much sleep, bro. Though I'm used to not that much. So
it's probably one of those things that when you're sleeping during the day, because were you sleeping during the day, throughout, periodically throughout the day?
No, well, it's I woke up at 7, and then I slept to 9, and then went back to sleep till 12.
So yeah, periodically throughout the day.
I thought you were talking about I wake up, go do something, come back, sleep, or some shit like that.
No. Well, obviously what did you do when you woke up?
Try to find some news stories for our podcast.
So you did wake up, do something, and go back to sleep.
I was still in bed though, so I don't know.
That doesn't mean you didn't do anything. I'm just saying you did wake up, do something, and went back to sleep.
Okay, I guess.
Whatever. But yes, I definitely felt that feeling before where you feel like you sleep too much.
Mm-hmm. It's the worst.
And during the day sleeping is definitely different from nighttime sleeping.
Bro, naps are crucial.
Hell yeah.
But we ain't got time for naps nowadays.
Honestly. But moving on to our next story. So if you guys remember, we talked about the Gabby Petito story with them trying to find Brian. So this story has to do with Dog the Bounty Hunter, who had entered the hunt to find Brian, and he also now says that he's taking a pause. So Dog the Bounty Hunter is giving up the hunt for Brian Laundrie. The reality TV star said funds were running low in his search for Florida Nature Reserve. Search of the Florida Nature Reserve for the man sought in the death of Gabby Petito. Dog Bounty Hunter suffered an ankle sprain, leading his team in a search for the 23-year-old fugitive in a swampy Carrollton Reserve. He flew back to Colorado to nurse his injury. However, he said his team is continuing the search, and his daughter said on Twitter that her father had announced his departure. That bait is set. Don't know why I couldn't say that. But how do you feel about that, Vic? Do you feel like this is kind of like purposely put out there? Maybe Brian is watching and is like, oh, Dog Bounty Hunter is not looking after me no more, so I can come out of hiding.
That is actually, I didn't even think about that. Probably though, that's probably good, a smart idea.
Yeah,
I'm just kind of like shocked that they haven't found him yet.
There are a lot of theories where some people are saying that they think that he's hiding under his parents' house.
I saw that.
So and they're saying like the parents are in on it, and that I heard another thing where there was a phone call that Brian made to his parents when the whole thing happened, and supposedly he said something on the lines of, she was screaming, so I put my hand over her mouth to make her stop screaming, and when I lift my hand up, she wasn't breathing. I tried to give her CPR, and she didn't come back to life. But I was like, but that doesn't make too much sense, because are you covering her mouth and her nose with your hand? I don't know. It's a lot of just little theories going on with people who are trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, personally, I feel like the parents are kind of involved, or they definitely know something and they're holding back.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
But back to the story. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it as like a tactic for a Dog the Bounty Hunter to, like, kind of catch Brian off his feet.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying to figure out what a part of this is expensive.
Yeah, right.
He's about to start a GoFundMe page to fund the search of Brian. He's like, man, I got funds to pay too, so
hey, do what you got to do.
Yeah, I guess so. This is an old man. I haven't seen Dog Bounty Hunter in a long time. 68 years old.
Could you imagine being a bounty hunter?
I think it'd be pretty fun.
Dangerous.
Yeah, dangerous for sure, but it does seem like it might be a fun thing to do.
It would be fun.
It's literally just going around capturing fugitives.
Yeah, that would like just like the hunt itself is just like all that adrenaline.
He sounds like an adrenaline junkie.
Like, where do you apply, bro?
It's funny because Dog Bounty Hunter has not changed his look since like ever. He's had the same like freaking mullet looking thing.
Yeah, I know. You figured like a bounty hunter would like a little less, like kind of fit in more, like not so distinguishable. But it's like, oh, here comes Dog Bounty Hunter. I better dip on out of here.
You see him from a mile away. That's Dog. Well, yeah, it's crazy. I definitely do think that, like I said, like I feel like this is when he said the beta set. Like this may be a part of their plan. But I also do want to know where are the funds going that he's asking for. If you're going to ask for money, people kind of want to know where that money's going to go. But a lot of people are probably going to feed into it because this is a big case and they do want to see him get caught.
Facts.
I don't know why Dog the Bounty Hunter is the answer for this. Hey, whatever. I guess he's doing more than the cops.
Speaking of cops, in our next story, this man decides to call 911 because he's stuck in traffic and he has to go pee.
Makes sense to me.
So yeah, a police force in Ontario has released 911 audio after a man called the emergency line to report he had to go pee while stuck in traffic. They ended up releasing this audio as a reminder to like people about the proper use of dialing 911. Yeah, it was like a 30-second call. Operator asked the man what he needed, and the guy basically told him like, "Yo, I have to go pee. These people in front of me ain't moving." How do you feel like? How do you feel about that?
It's definitely I honestly thought that was like illegal to do that, like call the police for non-emergencies. Like they have a non-emergency line.
Yeah, they
like,
have a
I think it was
non-emergency
like
line.
411 or something like that. But yeah, I don't, it definitely is one of those things. It's not a non-emergency type of thing. It's just, he probably called, and in his defense, I would be like, the fact that you could get out the car and go pee, but then that'd be public in density. So like that would be a crime. And it's like, okay, so you don't want me to commit a crime, but I have to go use the restroom. So how can you guys help me help you? Then he was just like expecting to like escort out of the traffic or something.
Like a helicopter comes in
or something. Like he's like, can't you like send one of your cars out here and just speed up this traffic?
Yeah, like this cop's doing like just zoom through traffic.
I guess fucking so. Like, if you're stuck, I don't know how they're gonna get around it. I've seen some traffic jams. Somehow the cops always.
I've always thought about that. Like if you're in a traffic jam, like trying to get to the hospital for like whatever reason, like emergency, like what can you do? Can you call 911?
I think you can call 911 for that for sure.
But then they're gonna be stuck in traffic too. I mean, I know they can maneuver faster, but it's still gonna take a while for them just to get there and then get out of it.
Yeah, but they could still try to help some type of way.
Yeah.
I doubt they're gonna send you like helicopter rescue and be like, send them the rope.
Bro, a helicopter rescue in America, that whole be expensive.
Hell yeah,
these ambulances are expensive.
Hell yeah.
So
I would hate to be like taken in a helicopter. I'd be like, first of all, how much this cost? They'd be like, oh, it's this. Yeah, never mind. Y'all ain't got no Uber helicopters. That'd be a hell of a service. Uber helicopter. It's just somebody who owns the plane. Just
hey, that's a good investment. Let's start it.
Hey, might have to. Don't you guys steal our ideas?
But yeah, so yeah, if you guys have to go pee and you're stuck in traffic,
don't call the cops.
Just use a bottle or something.
Yes, or just get out the car and just take one for the team. If you're a woman, I'm sorry, there's not too much you can do. You still, I guess, you can pull over and squat,
pop a squat.
Yeah, kind of sucks, but hey.
I don't know what to tell you. Run to the nearest gas station
and come back. Your car might still just be there,
right?
Sir, where are you going?
That would suck. Like if you're like in the car with a whole bunch of people, because you're like by yourself and you have a bottle. I mean, I guess you could do it.
Yeah,
but I don't know. You're like in the car with your family and shit. I don't know.
Don't watch me pee.
But anyways, moving on to our next story.
Yep. You want me to talk about it? Or you want to talk about
it? You got it.
All right. So moving on to our next story, we're going to talk about a man who stopped to help victims in a crash, and a woman involved steals his SUV with 5 kids inside.
She said, "I'm trying to get those tax breaks."
So a Virginia woman is being held in North Carolina for a bizarre crime following a traffic incident. Markel Hancock was involved in a multi-vehicle collision in the Outer Banks region of the state after a man who saw what happened got out of his SUV to check on the people involved. The county sheriff. Oh, I said it like you did.
See, that's why I want you to read the story.
The county sheriff's office says Hancock jumped into his vehicle and took off with the man's 5 children still inside. She stopped the SUV and tried to flee a short distance away, where police apprehended her. Hancock is now facing 5 counts of kidnapping as well as vehicle larceny and leaving the scene of an accident. She is in jail on a $210,000 bond.
You think it's like she was like, "Man, these kids too much. I'm out."
Where are you taking us? Like annoying the fuck out of her.
Ma'am, why?
Why? Why are you taking us? Why are you taking us?
I wonder how old these kids were too. Like obviously they couldn't have been like old enough to do something.
Yeah, I was doing the same. But damn, the second I would have jumped in and seen that those 5 kids, I wouldn't even drove. I would have like looked in and just got out. The fact that she drove,
play it off.
Yeah, just play it off. The fact that she drove, it was just like,
yeah, that
I
just
was gonna leave the car and try to flee.
that just made it worse for her.
Yeah, not her smartest idea.
Definitely not. I mean, I wonder why. I wonder what was going through her mind.
A free car, bro.
She's like, I just fucked up my SUV, might as well, or whatever she was driving. I might as well steal this one.
Yeah, she said, got me a new car
Got me
and
some
new children.
kids.
She's like, I wonder how much you can get for these kids offline.
Off the black market.
Sheesh. Not the black market.
But yeah, I always feel bad because now this guy, like, after experiencing this, he's not gonna want to stop and help anybody.
Yeah, it's definitely a bad experience. So I'm just being like, man, I'm trying to be helpful, and now you got crazy people out here like this. It's just like,
this reminds me of a story of one of our friends, Tino. He was on the podcast not that long ago. Well, he ended up giving a homeless guy a $5, right?
oh,
Because he was feeling generous.
I remember this.
And this homeless guy was like, "Man, that's it? That's all you got?" That story cracks me up every time.
Every time, bro. That shit's hilarious. I'm like, bro, you should be happy he's giving you anything.
No, like $5.
$5.
Like,
what is this? What is this? What do you want me to do with this?
but yeah, that sucks. Now Tino's like, man, I'm never giving a homeless guy $5 or money anymore. So yeah, this is one of those situations where like someone ruins it for the rest of them.
Yeah, at least just for that person, for sure.
Are you one of the people who stops and helps people?
No. I think I've seen too many incidents where like stuff like this happen, and like I just never know where the mind of a person is. I've helped before a couple of times. You know, people need to jump on their car or something like that, something simple. But like, if you're in a car accident, I've actually helped on a car accident before too. When I've seen somebody drive off the road and their car flipped, I've stopped and helped them also. But like, some people just take advantage of situations and which suck. But yeah, I would say I pick and choose.
Yeah, you gotta kind of read the situation.
Yeah, if there's like a collision and there's two people already involved, what am I gonna do?
Right.
Like, hey, what happened? That's just unnecessary. So would I help in certain situations? I would. If it happens in front of me, somebody swerved off the road, or
like someone's like potentially needs
like in danger of their life.
Yeah.
I would definitely try to help and assist.
Yeah.
I just have that in my like body to be like, just go. So, yeah.
Same. I mean, don't expect me to like
be
help with car problems because that's just not me. But you know,
you're gonna be like, I see that you have an issue. Hold on, let me call Kristen.
Kristen, like, what? Who are you helping, bro? No, but yeah.
So this is person on the side of the road whose car is broken down.
I was like, I gotta be somewhere in 5 minutes, but can you come help him out? Nah, but moving into our last story, it also involves cars, kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah,
it involves cars.
But yeah, this man was trying to sell a Cadillac converter and was arrested because of meth instead. So he was trying to sell this Cadillac converter on Facebook Marketplace. So, you know, you upload the picture, and in the background, there's a whole ass bag of
meth.
Meth with a syringe and a spoon, bro. Like,
be smarter,
bro.
Be smarter. Like, at least review your picture before you post it. Come on, my guy.
Like,
he's like, here's drugs.
Like, he was trying to like, I'm not really selling this Cadillac converter. I need to get rid of this. I need to get rid of this mess.
It's one of those like photos where it has a double meaning to it. It's like, I'm not really selling this. I'm really selling the product in the back, but I don't want people to know that I'm selling that product. So I'm going to use this as a front for that.
Yeah, someone ended up like reporting the picture to the police. The police ended up catching him.
Oh, really?
I'm sure it wasn't that hard.
I wonder if they went on and was like, hey, I'm interested in your Cadillac converter. You trying to meet up?
But yeah, so just be smart. Be smart out there, guys. I also don't be doing meth either.
Yeah, stay away from the meth, bro. I feel like that's the biggest thing out of all of this. Like, probably stay away from meth.
Yeah, see, if he wasn't doing meth, he probably wouldn't have posted this picture.
I think anything that needs to be cooked cooked and into the body by a syringe is probably not the best for you. That high you can get from something else.
But yeah, you got anything else to add to the story?
I do not. But so that brings us into the end of our podcast. So again, we appreciate you guys checking us out, listening to us, and hearing us out. Vic, you want to give out your closing remarks?
Yeah, make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at nowhearmeout.kv.
KV.
Make sure, or you can email us at nowhearmeout.kv
KV.
at gmail.com. Follow me on TikTok on my quest to 1,000
TikTok.
at weirdvic_flips. Follow us on YouTube at
It's Chris and Vic, and in parentheses is NHMO. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Share our channel. We are trying to hit this 1,000. Well, let's just hit 100 first, and we'll just keep the journey going as we keep this ball rolling. Make sure you guys check me out on my Instagram at BeastModeChris. The E's are threes, and that's BeastModeChris. The E's are threes. Anything else, Vic?
Yeah, make sure to leave us an Apple review.
Yeah, 5 stars, guys. 5 stars.
5 stars. But yeah, no, thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.